Hey ya folks, welcome back to Pokemon Y. We're here in Reflection Cave, where there are wild Pokemon apparently. So, Reflection Cave is the last step of the journey before we reach Shallor City, where we will find our third gym battle. And we're going to have to get through this Solosis, apparently. And a variety of other Pokemon. Last episode, we added Dana to our team. Data the Denny. I don't know. And so today, we are going to be trying to give her good opportunities to get experience and get leveled with the rest of the team. That said, I'm gonna throw down some repels. I am not dealing with wild Pokemon today. Anyway, if you look there, we cannot use our roller skates or the bike in here because reasons. Gotta walk around the normal way. Anyway, this is why it's called Reflection Cave, and why the previous route was called Miroir Way. It's because the cave is full of mirrors, basically. Alright, let's see how we do one-on-one here. I'm thinking that for a lot of fights I might want to lead with Nuzzle to paralyze the opponent, and then I will start actually attacking with Parabolic Charge. Just because I love having the opponent paralyzed. And Dana is relatively fast. I think her base speed stat is 101, which I mean, isn't exceptionally fast, but is decently fast. She's primarily a special attacker. Her special attack is a lot better than her physical attack. But again, that isn't a super exceptional amount of special attack either. Anyway, that's slower than I want it to be. So let's let Petra actually show off her new evolution, which she hasn't been able to do yet. Sand attack all you like. Vital throw. That will not miss. Oh, really? You just wanted to spite me with that. So yeah, my main concern with Dana is being able to do enough damage, and so I am doing a bit of super training with her in special attack to get that up. What does that even mean? Anywho, this is a lot more of a dungeon than Santaloon Forest was. It's a cave, so it's more literally a dungeon. Got a lot more trainers, it's got multiple paths, so you do actually have to kind of navigate and figure out where the heck you're going. Alright, let's paralyze this thing, and then we could switch over to, oh yeah, that's not a lot of damage. Oh, and that's super effective. So yeah, let's switch. Let's definitely switch. And a throw is a surprisingly dangerous contender, I've found. Whenever I run into one, it's like, oh yeah, it's just one of those Muppet things you find near the second gym in Black and White. But no, it's actually pretty tough. I mean, it's used by Elite Four members, so. Anyway, I did use the Pokémon to increase Dana's experience growth. And hello, this is Hawlucha. Hawlucha is one of the best Pokemon introduced in Gen 6. I used one in my initial playthrough. It is a fighting flying type. It is a luchador, and that's really all you need to know. It is so freaking cool. Not using one in this series, because I already used one in my own playthrough, so. So, at level 35, if we didn't have enough excitement already for our team, Robin is going to evolve for the second time and reach her final stage. And now she is a Talonflame. So her attack and speed stats are going to be better. And she's just going to be even more badass. Anywho, I don't really know the layout of this area. I should heal Dana. There we go. Alright, I don't really know the layout of this area, and in fact, really no dowsing machine in here. Huh. So I'm gonna apologize in advance if I miss anything or I go a suboptimal route and double back. This is not an area I'm super familiar with. Alright, what you got? That's something that Dana can take care of. I don't know if I even want to bother paralyzing it. Nope, don't need it. So Parabolic Charge, it's not even that strong of a move. It's only 50 base power. So the fact that it's one-hit KOing the things that it is, that's impressive. Anyway, this is Helioptile. It's a normal electric type. I forget if we've run into one before. But the fact that it's normal electric means that really Petra's the only good option to take care of it. Helioptile's really weird. It's one of those designs that I feel like works a little better in 2D than in 3D, but it was introduced in a 3D game, so I can't really give it a pass. It's mostly the ears. I don't think the ears work well in 3D. Ooh, and a Granbull. Granbull, a fairy type as well. And I think that means I don't want to have fighting moves against it. In fact, I might not even want to have Petra around at all. That might be bad. Because I think Fairy might be good against Dark. Anyway, it clearly wants to reduce my, my attack stat with Intimidate and Charm and all that. So let's switch over to Talonflame. Robin, and see what she can do. Gonna have to use Ember though because of that charm. That ain't bad at all. Nice. I keep forgetting about the Rocky Helmet, and I'm always pleasantly surprised. So, Volt Switch. I'm considering... yeah, let's get rid of Charge. Charge is something I'm just never going to use. Volt Switch is a stronger electric-type move than Parabolic Charge, but it causes you to switch out, which is its whole thing. So if I can one-shot something with it, then it's a good option. But it's not great for dealing consistent damage. Oh, we got a healing spot right here. That's nice. I will keep that in mind. So I'm gonna retreat back to the floor we came in on, and I'm gonna try to exhaust everything here that I can do before I go downstairs, just for the sake of me remembering how this place works and trying to get everything out of it. Good, got an item there. Nest ball, not bad. Is that a passage? Yes, it is. 5, good. Good that I came back. Oh! So, forgot about this. Occasionally there are shadows on the floor. And if you run into one, Pokemon will drop from the ceiling and attack you, even if you have a repel. This is a Woobat. Woobat are 5th gen Pokemon. Psychic flying. I like them. They're cute. But they are weak to electricity, and thus weak to Dana. Alright, that... What is the point of this? There's no hidden item, but it's like clearly changing the camera when I step up here. So I don't quite understand. Anyway, I know there's another segment up here, but we cannot access it from this floor, so now's the part where we go downstairs. Oh, and I keep... Ugh. Not noticing those. And they're not providing great experience. I'm gonna have to be more careful. For the sake of my time and yours. That looks like a slope. You look like an artist. Are you an artist? You don't have an easel. No, you're a tourist, alright. So Nidorena's doing this thing where it's standing on its hind legs, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's a neat little transition pose in between Nidoran and Nidoqueen. Ooh, that's not very effective. Alright, let's see how Parabolic Charge does, and if it doesn't do a whole lot, we can Volt Switch out to something else, but that is going to be a 2KO, so I am fine with that. Nice. So, one thing that I'm not doing, that I could be doing, but it would just kind of be really annoying for both you and me, is that Dana does have the ability Pick Up. Her species does have two different possible abilities, and Dana got Pick Up, and so after every battle, I think there's a 10% chance of her picking up an item for me to grab, but I don't want to check after every battle. That would be really tedious, so I'm just gonna, once we get through the dungeon, see if she picked up anything, and she probably will have. Hey, it's Tierno. I like your shirt, Tierno. I don't know if you can tell. So he's a dancer who relies on flashing. Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah, sorry, I wanted to show that we have the same shirt. You can buy his shirt, it's pretty great. It's also a super expensive shirt, so clearly he cares about his appearance. Alright, we got Black Belt here. Black Belt, you're not going to do a whole lot to Dana, because Dana is Fairy type. So this should be a fun endeavor, for me at least. Oh wait, but you have Sock, I don't want that. I don't know, maybe I've got this irrational fear of Throw and Sock. I don't know why. I just feel like they're a lot more dangerous than I think they are. Oh, right, because of the bulldoze. That's why I was paranoid. That's why I was concerned. Alright, I don't care about the speed drop because I'm switching out and he's paralyzed. You know, actually, maybe those Woobat are a blessing in disguise. Because if I run into another one, I can use Parabolic Charge and just heal up from it, rather than using a potion. Man, Igor here doesn't have the greatest vocabulary, does he? Oh, I see what happened there. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna walk behind this guy, but no, he was looking at a mirror. So, that's why he was able to see me. Not because he's psychic, it's because he was looking in a mirror. Alright, let's try this Parabolic Charge here. Won't be super effective, but... yeah. I don't really remember Chimecho's stats, so I wasn't sure if it had good special defense. Yeah, let's switch out to our good friend Petra, who is now part Dark type and therefore immune to Psychic type moves. I'm thinking that Fighting Dark is going to be a pretty great type combination, just because it does make Petra immune to one of Fighting's most prominent weaknesses. Beastly. I love it. Alright, let's be careful and make sure that we don't fall into any more traps. I really like those beams. I don't know if they're beams, but kind of crystals stretching across the ceiling. I think those are neat. Alright. That's a Woobat. Yes, working to my advantage now. Excellent. Is that going to be a full? No. But certainly better than where we were. And now, I can face this guy. Oh, is this the is this the boyfriend or fiance or whatever that the other tourist abandoned? Oh, man, it's a good thing that these Nidorino and Nidorina aren't part ground type yet. Otherwise, we'd be in a bit trickier of a situation. Now, wait paralyzed as I heal myself right in front of you. Yeah. Man, Dana's really holding her own on a lot of these fights. A lot better than I expected, honestly. I think they're doing a relatively alright job of keeping the wild Pokemon levels sorta useful in comparison to the trainer levels. Alright, is that... See, this is where I'd expect a hidden item to be, but there's nothing. There's a double battle there. Let's go for it. So I'm noticing this abundance of tourists kind of in the Geosenge area, and I guess Reflection Cave as well. I guess the coast here, in general, is a really popular place. Alright, Vespiquen. Oh wait, Parabolic Charge hits everybody. That's what I was forgetting. So, let's actually do a Volt Switch. Yeah, that... If Eevee still doesn't really have anything great against Vespiquens, but Dana sure does. Keep that in mind. Ooh, Bug Buzz. How does that compare to Struggle Bug? Struggle Bug is 50 base power and special. Bug Buzz is 90. It lowers a different stat, special defense rather than special attack, but that is such a raw power boost that I cannot pass it up. And now Robin is here to prey on that poor Combee. That thing has no chance. Alright, let's see how this Bug Buzz does. Bug Buzz does. Yeah, it's not very effective, but it's still a one-shot. I'm okay with that. Alright, looks like we've wrapped up the bottom floor here. Other than this fellow. Alright, so this area isn't as confusing as I feared it might be. You know, there are a couple side paths, and it's large enough that you don't know which is a side path and what's actually progress. But it is fairly linear. It's not fantastic. Oh, so close. Switching in Petra to have some fun. I didn't even know it was going to use Double Team, but now I can use Vital Throw and make that completely moot. Yeah, what do you think I'm going to do? Come on. You know, now that I think about it, the fact that I have the battle mode set to set rather than shift means that Volt Switch might actually be pretty useful in certain situations. Body Slam, it's stronger than Strength, but Strength can't be forgotten right now because it's an HM move. What I could do if I were a goofy person is forget Shadow Claw or work up, and then when we get to a move deleter, forget strength and replace that empty spot with Shadow Claw or work up. I don't use work up very often, so let's do that actually. I might even forget. I don't even know where the move deleter is at this point, but sure, why not? Wouldn't be the stupidest thing I've done. Ooh, a pincer. That's a fun one. Here I use strength rather than body slam, just out of instinct. There we go, let's try it now. Oh! Man, if this weren't, like, video game mechanics, that would have hurt Petra like hell with those pincers on pincer. I walked right into that one. You know, I think other Pokemon can appear in these shadow spots, but not really finding any of them. Right down. Oh man, it goes down farther. There's a Woobat up there. Don't even try it, bub. Oh, that's the shortcut down. I think this this path up is going to lead me to where that strength boulder is, which will give me a loop around, or an exit. Let's try downstairs. Guess this might just be to a special item. Ah! Guys, these things, they just keep coming at me and they all end the same way. Good, I needed that one hit point. It was important. Okay, we got... Alright, got an item out of the deal, an Earth Plate. Increases ground-type moves' power, and also transforms Arceus. And that's a dead end. So how do I get to the other side of this? I'm not sure what to think about that. Oh well, let's oh, for God's sake. I'm really sorry about all these Woobat. Okay, one more time. Let's head up here. Let's create that strength shortcut after this battle here. And then I'll probably just exit and not worry about that other path and cry myself to sleep because I didn't get everything. Okay, so this is something Dana can't handle, because all of Dana's moves are, or damage dealing moves anyway, are electric type, and Sandile is part ground. So, God, I think Vivi's the best option here, because I don't know, is Sandile part dark yet? If it is, Bug Buzz will be good. But again, reminding me that I don't have a water type yet. Yeah, good. Dwebble here. Have we met Dwebble yet? I don't know if we've met Dwebble, but Dwebble is a rock bug. I was really afraid it would have Sturdy. And by really afraid, I mean I was afraid that it would have Sturdy, and that would be a minor inconvenience. And there's Diggersby. Diggersby is the evolution of Bunnelby, and it is a giant heaping pile of trash. I freaking hate it. I have nothing positive to say about Diggersby. Absolutely nothing. Could learn Rest. That would be a terrible idea for in-game. Alright, so we're going to use Strength here to open up that shortcut. And now, if we ever need to, we can go straight through this area very quickly. Also, hey. Reveal Glass. Transforms Landorus, Thundurus, and Tornadus back into their original forms. That's a whole thing about legendary Pokemon. Maybe that's where the Reveal Glass is? Maybe that's why it had that big fancy camera angle? That would be my theory. Anyway, yeah, now we can go all the way through here. Did I miss a second downstairs that goes into that other path? That is my concern. But I'll not worry about that. I'll maybe look into it off screen, and by maybe I mean definitely, and I am not walking into that Woobat. Not this one either. I've learned. And that wraps up Reflection Cave, and we are here in Shallow City. And man, if that music doesn't shout grandiose. So, there's a lot to see here in Shallow City. But, we'll have to save that for the next episode, because, we've been recording long enough. Alright, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.